92. Serving the local community 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
You're watching K34QB, Vail, Colorado.
Happy Friday. Welcome to Good Morning Vail. I'm your host, Gretchen Pleshaw. I am stoked it's snowing out there, but be careful when driving. Very snowy Friday indeed. It is a local mom and pop business day, so we are going to talk to a lot of local business owners today. Sit back, have that cup of coffee, because Good Morning Vail starts right now.
Things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Happy snowy Friday out there. Be safe on the roads. No texting while driving. Welcome to the TV8 Weather Center. I'm your host, Gretchen Pleshaw. Let's take a look at that weather outside today. 8 a.m., 33 degrees, a high of 40, and a mixture of rain and snow, 70% chance. Winds west to southwest at 10 to 15 miles per hour. So like I said earlier, please be safe when driving in these snowy conditions. We're used to it, but still be safe. 8 a.m., 33 degrees and snow showers. Noon, 40 degrees. Same snow showers, rain and snow combined. 4 p.m. 36 and 8 p.m. 34, and still that snow. So a great day to get on out there and shred and ski. Have some fun in that spring powder. Eagle 48, Avon 46, Vail 40, and Denver 59 degrees and no snow. So hey, if you don't dig the snow, you can head on to Denver for a little bit of the sunshine in this spring. Tonight, a low of 27 degrees, snow 70% chance, cloudy with snow showers. Winds south to southeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Let's take a look at that 5-day forecast. Saturday, partly cloudy, no snow, so a good day to do some spring skiing. 46 and a low of 28. Sunday, rain and snow mix, 42 degrees, a low of 20. And then Monday, we're going to see a little bit of that scattered snow still heading on over throughout the weekend into Monday, 38, a low of 18. And then Tuesday and Wednesday, 42 and 50 degrees. So it looks like it's going to be a snowy Easter for those egg reveals, for the egg hunts for the kiddos. Beaver Creek snow report, 4 inches in the last 48, 271 inches for the season total, and 74 inches for the base depth. Lift hours in BC, Beaver Creek, 8:30 to 4 p.m. Let's take a look at the Beaver Creek snow report. 25 lifts are open, 166 trails open, which is 100% of the terrain is open, just what we like to see. Vail Mountain, 5 inches in the last 48, 276 for the season total, 77 inches for the base depth. Now lift hours, Vail Mountain, 8:30 to 4 p.m. So we have a little bit of everything this upcoming week, but this weekend looks like some snow, especially for Easter Sunday. Right here, we have more Good Morning Vail to come.
Good morning, Vail.
Join us on board the Leadville Railroad Winter Express. Stay cozy in our heated lounge cars. Marvel at the stunning winter landscape. Sip delicious hot chocolate. Don't forget to check out our new specials. Book today at leadvillerailroad.com.
Hi, it's Julio from TV8 Vail. Do you ever wonder why our tagline is "There's more for you on 92"? Because we're always bringing you more. More Good Morning Vail from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. all year long. More local coverage with Vail Vibes and Covered Bridge on TV8. More opportunities to participate with new roundtable panels on mountain perspectives and our new Spanish programming block coming this fall. Find us on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92, on YouTube, or our website at tv8vail.com.
Hi friends, welcome to the Vibe Report with Avisha. This is where I tell you all about the exciting happenings all around town. It's Easter weekend coming up, and there's a lot of fun to be had. As always, there's live music around town. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, the Red Lion, Sonnenalp, Hike, Shakedown Bar, the Lodge at Vail, Gambit Bar, and Park Hyatt will be having nightly live music. There's also multiple Easter festivities. Vail will have an Easter egg scavenger hunt Saturday, March 30th at 10 a.m. at the Covered Bridge. This is a free event and no registration is necessary. Chasing Rabbits is having a family-friendly Easter egg hunt in the Rabbit Hole at 4 p.m. on Sunday, followed by DJ music with Orlando at 10 p.m. Avon is having an Easter egg hunt Saturday morning at 10 at the Nottingham Park with 10,000 eggs filled with goodies. And Eagle is having their egg extravaganza at Bush Creek Park on Saturday from 1 to 3 p.m. On Saturday night, the Villar Performing Arts Center will have a performance by Ensemble Mélanger, formerly known as Shuffle. An Easter Sunday worship service will be held at Vail Interfaith Chapel at 8 a.m. and Easter brunch will be held at Leonora, Stoke and Rye, and the Park Hyatt Beaver Creek. That's it for this week's Vibe Report, friends. Be sure to follow the Vail Vibes TV8 Instagram for more info, and as always, spread the good vibes. I'm Avisha Scarborough, and I'll see you next time.
Well, Archer and I are going to get headed on further down the trail, but I hope you'll catch up with us a little bit later. Hi, I'm Ben Roof, and I'm one of the new hosts here at TV8. I'm so excited to share all of my explorations throughout the Vail Valley with my dog Archer, where we'll be taking you to hiking trails, biking trails, maybe we'll go rafting, fishing, or whatever else we can come up with. I'm so excited to share all of that with you in my new segment, Outdoor Adventures. Don't forget to catch up with us every day right here at TV8 Vail or at tv8vail.com because there's always more for you on 92.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. Now, I love the glitz and glam with Gretchen. It's one of my favorite things to do, and I adore Mangit Kopit Plastic Surgery. I got a chance to catch up with 2 new employees there. Let's take a look. Welcome to the Glitz and Glam with Gretchen. I'm your host, Gretchen Fleshaw. I'm here at Mangit Kopit Plastic Surgery with 2 amazing human beings and dear friends of mine. What are your names and what do you do?
Hey guys, I'm Liz. I'm the PA injector here at Mangit Kopit Plastic Surgery and Skincare, so I do all of the injections.
And I'm Mari, licensed esthetician, so I do a lot of the skincare, lasers, facials. I got you.
Well, I love this space so much, and obviously it's somewhere that I feel safe space and coming to, and I have seen both of you many times. I won't even, and I'm very open about this because my skin has gone from dull to bright and shiny and beautiful because of these 2 gorgeous women next to me. Let's start with you, Liz. Kind of give me a rundown of what it is you do, because I know you do all the things, and maybe tell us your favorite procedure and why.
Yeah, so basically kind of the bread and butter of what I do is injectables. So really anything with a needle, I'm your girl. Mostly things like neuromodulators. So Botox is kind of the common name everybody knows. I do a lot of fillers, and then I also do a lot of collagen stimulating therapies like Sculptra, microneedling, hyperdilute radius, things like that.
And Liz, I want to ask you about the latter half of that because I know Botox obviously we all love, and I do want to mention I do feel sometimes that people think Botox is something that's going to just freeze your face in an odd way.
Yeah.
Liz has done some Botox on me, and I have people asking me all the time, but you have movement. You obviously, when I talk a lot with facial expressions, and I want you, real quick to touch base and then talk more about the other stuff. But I want to say about Botox that it is something that you make look natural. And I wanted to know if you could touch base on that a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely. So, I think everybody kind of has a different preference towards movement and how they like their face. But most people, especially here in Colorado, like to be kind of more on the natural side. And I definitely have kind of a preference towards that as well. So definitely we can cater to that, as far as the movement you want or don't want, we can make it look very, very natural, which I think is the best way to do any sort of injections anyways. I think you look, better if you look more natural and have a little bit more movement.
And I do want to say Liz is really good at this. I have to give you a shout out because I remember I asked you, oh, can I do this? Can I do this? And you were so honest with me. And it's not about, honestly, the money. It's about looking good because you want a product of a human being to leave here looking beautiful and saying, come to Liz and make it Copit.
Yeah, absolutely. And I just think, whatever we can do to make you feel more comfortable in your own skin is kind of what I want to do for you and
to
for
make
everybody.
You feel like your best version.
Exactly.
Of yourself.
Yeah.
Now, and Liz, the second half of that, what you were saying, I know a lot of people don't, like myself, I'm not well versed in this. Can you give us a little bit of a rundown?
Yeah. So collagen stimulating therapies is kind of a broad umbrella term for anything that's going to help you, regenerate your body's own collagen. So Mari does a lot on that as well. There's different things as far as lasers and skincare, but also injectables that you can do.
Okay.
So kind of my favorite approach is doing a little bit of everything. So a little bit of, preventative Botox, a little bit of collagen stimulating therapies like Sculptra, hyperdilute radius. Those are just different brands of things, that we can inject underneath the skin to help you make your own collagen. A little bit of skincare, and then supplement with a little bit of filler as needed.
And collagen, because when you get older, it starts to get less and less. So that's okay.
Yep, exactly.
Awesome.
Yep. So as we age, we lose our collagen. It gives your skin kind of that dull look, versus that
not
youthful.
Fair.
I know, right?
Not fair.
Yeah. It contributes to sagging, that dull, tired skin. So if we can just recreate your collagen and get that youthful glow, that youthful snapback, that'll just help you kind of look glowy overall.
I love that. Thank you so much. Now to you, Mari. Mari, you're awesome, and you have done a lot on my face as well. Can we talk about the first thing that we did together?
Yes, so we did something that's sort of new. It's called PRXT33, and it's really this revolutionary treatment. It's got all the benefits of a chemical peel without the actual peeling, and I love it because there's absolutely no downtime, which is great for
I have to stop you. We're sorry. This was so cute because Mari, when I came in, and that was my biggest thing. I was like, girl, I can't be red. And I love that you were honest because so many people, working, getting out there, you think doing this that you're going to be out for days. So I had to say thank you for being honest about that too.
Yes, no, we love that treatment. Your skin will feel so glowy. It will look so glowy and feel so soft. I think we also treated, I've treated my neck with it and chest, and everything just feels so nice and soft, and it does help stimulate collagen production as well.
And I have to say, I could see a huge difference. I remember I kept on sending you, poor woman, selfies, and I'm like, look, on TV, my skin is glowing every day. People are coming up, and I think in this environment in Vail where it is so dry, and I have really dry skin already, and it gets flaky, that really, really helped it.
Well, here too, where we live, everyone wants to be outside. We're all here for a reason. So when you tell someone you're going to have to stay out of the sun for a week, no one receives that well. It doesn't fly. So this is one of those treatments where you can get all the benefits, brightening, your skin looks glowy. We can lighten up some of those sunspots without downtime.
And Mari, what else do you do? Because I know you do so many different things, and the words, the vocabulary, it's a lot.
So I do a lot of the skincare. We can customize the skin regimen for you, consults I really love to do, but I do a lot of laser work, facials, really just preventative and corrective. So if you want to talk about fine lines, wrinkles, acne, melasma.
And the skin pigmentation, I know for me, big sun lover over here, you helped lighten a lot of that for me as well. So that's, because what is it called, the zapping tool you can use?
The IPL? Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, the IPL, so that's a big one, or people know it as the photofacial, so big treatment around here.
But what is your favorite thing to do?
It just depends.
It's a loaded question.
Yeah, there's just so many things. We have all these tools in the toolbox, and it just depends on the individual and what we're doing for them. I love things that work.
Like instant gratification.
Well, and sometimes it's not instant, but we know that we're going to see something down the road.
That's so neat. So, girls, ladies, how long have you been here? Because you're both pretty new to the Valley, right?
Yeah. So I actually moved up from Denver last summer.
Awesome.
And was super excited to come up to the mountains, and this job opportunity presented itself, and loved doing injections and everything what I did in Denver, but it wasn't the mountains, so super excited to be up here and be in Vail.
That's so awesome.
Yeah.
So you're a newbie to Vail, which is great.
Yeah.
And what about you, Mari?
Well, I grew up in Leadville. I still live in Leadville, but I'm new to the practice. I started here in August.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, and I think it's so neat, and not to call you guys out, but youthful, good energy. You guys have kind of or put a finger on all the new upcoming things.
Yeah.
So it's neat because I know the three of us will text each other Instagram, but like you guys are very abreast of all the new things that are happening, and that's something that in this valley we want to look young and fresh and look youthful, but not look, I hate to use this word, but it's true, plastic.
Yeah.
You just want to feel and look good. So I think you both have brought a new kind of vibe. What do you say? Like a new fresh breath of fresh air.
Yeah. Well, and I think one of the things that's cool too is like with Mari and I kind of starting at the same time, like we've become really close, and I think Mari and I like work really, really well together as a team, which is something that's maybe a little bit unique. Like we're not separate by any means. We like throw our clients back and forth to each other, because really the best thing you can do for somebody is to do more like a holistic approach. So I think that's been really cool that we like got to do that together.
And I wanted to ask you about that because it seems like you're more in the injectables, you're more in the skincare. So that's really cool. Have you spoken well, obviously you both have seen me. So it's like you can say, hey, I did Gretchen's injectables. I've noticed her face is a little dry, and then moved to Mari, and Mari, that's so
we always go back and forth. And if we're doing a consult and if the other one's free, we try to invite each other into the consult.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
It's a twofer.
Yeah, exactly, right? Yeah. Well, because it's true. Like the best outcomes for people are when you do, like I said earlier, a little bit of everything. So I think, to be able to provide that to people is just super cool. And like I said, we're a good team.
Well, and I have to assume that you guys feel really good because you make people feel beautiful. And yes, it's from the inside out. But a lot of times, let's be honest, if you feel good on the outside, it helps with your inside. Have you seen that firsthand?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, even just firsthand in myself and in like my clients, like if you are just more comfortable and confident in the way you look and feel, like you can like exude and project your best energy into the world. And I think that's huge for people. So
absolutely. Oh yeah. From a wide range of different things, because we all have some things that we look at in the mirror that that can bother us. Like people come in here with melasma, with acne, and all of those things can be super, they just get in the way of every day.
Feeling confident.
Feeling confident.
Well, thank you guys so much. Yeah. How can people find out more about Mingate Kopit plastic surgery? And both of you, do you guys, what is the easiest way? Do we go on the website, Instagram? What do you guys like to do?
No, good question. I mean, we definitely have a practice Instagram that you can follow. We also have a practice website. Obviously, you can kind of read more about all our services on there. And then Mari and I each have our own Instagram, so you can find me at Injector Liz Stone.
I love it.
You can find me at, my handle is The Skin Wiz, but it's SKN for skin. And also, please feel free to book a consult. You can always just come in here and we can go over, just different services that might be good for you.
And I should say we are located, well, you guys, I'm part of this tribe now. Located in Avon, and you guys are right above Agave, or next door. Really cool. Thank you guys. Well, thank you both for being so awesome and helping me feel beautiful from the inside out. And we will catch you next time for the more of the Glitz and Glam with Gretchen.
Good morning, Vail.
Each week on the Tech Show, you can look forward to the latest in technology and how you can use it too. We'll also chat with leading experts, and you'll find out if the latest gadget will take my money or not. Don't miss the Tech Show. Tech your local listings.
Thank you for watching Good Morning Vail. Have an amazing day. Get on out there, soak up that sunshine. We'll see you tomorrow right here for more Good Morning Vail. Bye, everyone. Hi, I'm Gretchen Pleshaw. You might recognize me from the Glitz and Glam with Gretchen. Maybe you hear my voice on the radio from time to time or see me out at a concert or two. I love concerts. If you see me out, the long mermaid hair, I'm almost 6 foot tall. It's hard to miss. Come and say hi, give me a high five, and make sure to watch me right here on TV8.
My name is Tyler Alvarez. I work here at Sweet Basil in Vail. I'm a bartender here. I originally came to Vail to snowboard. I slept on my sister and my cousin's couch for what was supposed to be a week, turned into 2 months, and then I found my own spot, and then kind of made friends and worked different places in the valley and kind of just fell in love with it more and more every single day, and ended up finding my way to Sweet Basil through some friends who worked here and all the great things that I heard about it. And yeah, I've been here for 4 years now. It's hard to wake up in Vail and be upset when you look outside. It's just beautiful. My favorite part about working at Sweet Basil is definitely that I could be proud about everything that we're putting out, whether it's food, drinks. We also get to be really creative here. The bartenders, the whole team here, we workshop our menus every season, so we'll start with a spirit or an ingredient, and then we get to be really creative and make a whole project of it. And then when we get the final product, it's a drink that we're all really proud of for the whole menu, and that's super fun, just being able to be creative and work with new things. And the most fun cocktails to make, though, are definitely the ones that we get to create from scratch. When people take a sip and say, oh my God, this is delicious, or they just love it. And that's probably the most fun for me, the creativity behind it and making unique cocktails. That, for me, that would be the most fun drink to make, just the one that you start from scratch and then people are excited about. I'm Tyler, I live and work in Vail. Come see me at Sweet Basil.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. Now it's local mom and pop business day, and Dang Sweets is just that. We got a chance to talk to them. Let's check it out.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. We always like to showcase new businesses in and around the valley and talk about what's going on as far as bringing new items to you out there, the consumer. And I am sitting here with Tim and Angela from Dang Sweets. And we've got a beautiful centerpiece on this table. Unbelievable. And you hand make all this.
Yes, we do.
Unbelievable. So tell me about Dang Sweets. How did you come up with the name?
So it was kind of just like a little game we were playing, and then during COVID, she started baking. She taught herself. She was staying home during the pandemic. I was working a lot down at Cut and Edwards, and she just started to bake, and then one day we came home and we're like, you know what, let's open a bakery.
Well, let's back up. Hold on.
Yeah.
So you taught yourself during COVID the art of baking.
Yes, well, I always liked to bake.
Right.
And whenever I got in the States, I didn't really speak English, so I ended up working in a kitchen, Alter Bistro. That's actually where we met. And I was working the line, and I'll always make something sweet, like a cupcake or something, and people will be like, oh my God, you're so talented. And I'm naive, so I believed it. So during COVID, because I had a lot of time and Tim was working, I was serving at the time, so I was laid off from work and staying at home. I'll bake a lot, and poor people from COD will have to eat all my desserts, which...
That's right.
Yeah.
So I wonder, I've been in there a couple times and they all seem like they've gained weight.
A little bit. We had a lot of good desserts and a lot of, you're doing okay, you know? Just the encouragement.
It's a good test area to give it to those guys.
Definitely.
Well, these look absolutely beautiful, and to hear that you crafted your skill during COVID and you've come out to this. Now, doing this is an adventure in itself, but you're opening your own storefront at this point, which is a whole different adventure. Talk about that.
So basically, we started out of the commissary kitchen. We're super fortunate to work with Chef Simona and Mira at Lenona and Vail. They opened up their kitchens to us, just like the grandmother that the restaurant represents. And they let us work out of there. And then about the last year and a half, we started to get very, very busy. I think we did almost 30 weddings last summer alone.
Wow.
Probably 200-300 cakes over the course of the summer, as well as Vail's Farmers Market. And before we knew it, we're like, all right, it's time to leave our full-time jobs and just focus on baking.
Yeah.
And then we ended up signing a commercial lease over across from Walmart at Trail Creek, located right next to T-Mobile. And we hope to be open in the next couple weeks. And we're building out basically our dream cafe. as you've heard, she does have a little bit of an accent.
A little bit. I just picked up on, I thought, Tennessee, Kentucky.
Right.
No.
Texas.
Yeah.
So she's in the European-esque, and we traveled there a bit when we were dating and got married and everything. So for us, that taste of Europe is what we really miss. You know, we miss that coffee shop cafe where you can go in, read a book, hang out, eat some slices of cake or some tarts or some desserts that you normally don't see around here.
All right, so we know a little bit about Angela, how she got started, crafted her skills with baking to give us what we have in front of us. Tim, how about you? How did you kind of come up into the food business?
So I was born and raised in it. My parents used to manage a steakhouse back in upstate New York. So since I was a little kid, I was running around playing hide and go seek with the dishwashers type thing.
Yeah.
13, I started working a sandwich franchise, a Subway, basically to keep myself out of trouble on the weekends because my parents knew I would get myself into trouble like any teenage boy. Then after that, I ended up in culinary school. Since then, I've traveled around the country, around the world, basically cooking 18 different restaurants, from traditional Italian food to Mazzahisa here in Vail to basically high-end steak houses, everything like that, all over the country. And then when I met Angela, like she had said, we'd been in Terra Bistro cooking together. We ended up dating and falling in love and getting married. And then after one day, I was just like, you know, we have a lot of really good restaurants around here. A lot of people who do a lot of things really right, but we're missing that taste of like Europe. You know? So let's do what's smart, and what if we think it's missing, we hope other people feel the same. You know.
Well, tell me about your demographic and who you're going to market for, because obviously with the storefront, you're going to have a walk-in business into this beautiful cafe that you're building out. But how about from a corporate? Do you have any hotels or anybody else that's buying some of your items?
So we actually do have a partnership with Rocky Mountain Taco out of Minturn.
Nice.
So they do carry our tres leches. We're going to start with some other desserts just to kind of see how it's going. They're awesome people. We get along really close with them. We like their young energy for the Valley. And then we do work with some local wedding planners, some restaurants and whatnot. But a lot of people tend to find us through basically referrals. Yeah. We have a really strong following. Like at the farmers market this last year, we sold out almost every week by 2 o'clock. Wow. In the afternoon. And it was like a lot of the people were the same people coming back. So
and that's a great marketing engine. You get people out there that are tasting it, trying it. It's like, oh my gosh, where are you located? So now you're going to be able to give them an address.
Exactly. And I mean, our big thing too is we want to stay close with our community. So like we take great pride. We do Jack's Place, the cancer hike up on Beaver Creek Mountain every year. So you'll find us up there. We try to help out our community. I mean, we do have a 1-year-old, so we're big on trying to make sure he's growing up in a good environment.
That is absolutely perfect. Beautiful story. Now, what's your anticipated finish date? I know construction and inspections, and trust me, I'm going through that. So where are you looking at when you're going to hang that "We're open" sign?
We're hoping before the end of the month. I mean, we're painting. Basically, our ovens and equipment should be installed by the end of the week. All of our water, everything's there. Our paint's going on the walls. We just got to put our decorating touch. And as you can see, our pastries are a little bit different than what most people might be used to.
Right.
I think basically the pot of choux on the table has the least amount of steps. The other ones have 5 to 6 components each. So we need a little bit of time to get ourselves prepped.
Yeah.
And we are a little bit of control freaks in our quality control.
Of course.
You'll see Angela and I mainly in the kitchen focused on the pastry. That's kind of how we've always been. And we like to see people's look when you hand something that looks like a cherry to somebody.
It's absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
Great. So. Well, I thank you so much for coming in, sharing your story, sharing your passion. I mean, that's what this valley is built on, is just passion. Mm-hmm. And it's so wonderful to hear that now you're opening up a store and to raise your son in and teach him the art of culinary, hopefully too.
Yeah, exactly. He loves it. I mean, he's always in the kitchen grabbing spatulas and playing with the whisks with us. I mean, we take him everywhere with us.
Yeah. He's one of the members at the farmers market. People came to see Teo.
Oh, of course. Yeah, I'm sure. He's going to be a little celebrity there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. We just didn't bring him today. He started walking not too long ago, so he's climbing on everything. And, those pastries wouldn't be on the table still. There's a good chance. So it's the fun of a 1-year-old. I mean, he gets into the flour every once in a while, but I mean, that's the fun of growing up in a kitchen life.
Right. Well, thank you again for coming in and sharing your brick and mortar building. That beautiful cafe is going to go up over next to Walmart by where the T-Mobile and everything is over there. Yep. I can't wait. I know you're going to be so busy before your grand opening, but I hope to get you in before that so we can do a big announcement.
Awesome.
and get the community involved in there. But again, thank you for what you're doing here, your passion for the culinary and the pastries, but also for giving back to the community, because that's what it's about.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you. We'll be back soon with more Good Morning Vail.
Good morning, Vail.
Did you know that all Eagle County residents and visitors can get a free Eagle Valley Library District card? All you need is a photo ID. You get our online databases and resources, free music, free streaming, all from wherever you have internet access. Free audiobooks and e-audiobooks straight to your phone. Go into your Eagle Valley Library District branch today and get your library card.
TV8 te brinda la mejor programación en español todos los días. Sintoniza Conexión Latina los lunes, miércoles y viernes a las 7 de la tarde con repeticiones los fines de semana. Además, te presentamos nuestro nuevo programa Sabores y Creaciones, donde hemos juntado tus recetas y manualidades favoritas en un solo lugar los martes y jueves a las 7 de la tarde. Y por último, disfruta de Daily Flash Latino, con noticias y entretenimiento en tendencia los sábados a las 7 de la tarde. Te esperamos por el canal 92 de Comcast, nuestra página de Facebook TV8 Conexión Latina, nuestro canal de YouTube TV8 Vail Good Morning Vail o nuestra página web tv8vail.com.
For TV8 in Vail, I'm Avisha Scarborough at the Gerald R. Ford Amphitheater. We'll see you next time. Hi friends, welcome to a little behind the scenes. I'm Avisha Scarborough and I'm so excited to be part of the team at TV8 in Vail. I love the outdoor lifestyle here, I love the arts and culture, and I love being part of this community. My show is called Vail Vibes with Avisha, where I tell you about all the amazing activities going on here in Vail and surrounding areas all year round.
Hi, it's Master TV8 Vail. We want to invite you all to the Wacky Winter Reading Program. It's open to all ages. All you have to do is read 10 books or 1,000 pages. For more information, go on our website, tv8vail.com. And thank you to our sponsor, the Eagle Valley Library District.
Join us on board the Leadville Railroad Winter Express. Stay cozy in our heated lounge cars. Marvel at the stunning winter landscape. Sip delicious hot chocolate. Don't forget to check out our new specials. Book today at leadvillerailroad.com.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to the TVA Weather Center. Happy snowy Friday. Let's take a look at that snow and that weather outside today. 8 a.m. 33 degrees, a high of 40 degrees, 70% chance of snow. Snow and rain showers, so be careful when driving out there. Hourly temperatures 8 a.m. 33 and snow showers noon 40, getting a little bit warmer with those snow and rain showers mix. 4 p.m. 36 snow showers and 8 p.m. 34 and snow. So snow throughout the day today. Let's take a look at that I-70 corridor. Eagle 48 degrees with some of that snow, 70% chance. Avon the same, 70% chance, 46 degrees. Vail 40 degrees and snow throughout the day. And then Denver 59 degrees and sunny, feeling and looking more like spring in Denver. Tonight a low of 27 degrees, snow 70% chance, cloudy with snow showers. Winds south to southeast 5 to 10 miles per hour. Let's take a look at that 5-day forecast. Saturday, it looks partly cloudy, 46, and the sunshine, a low of 28. Easter Sunday, we're going to have some rain and snow mix, 42 degrees and a low of 20. Monday, scattered snow, 38, 18 the low. And then Tuesday and Wednesday look mostly sunny, 42 degrees on Tuesday, and then sunny, pure sunshine Wednesday, 50 degrees. So it's going to be a beautiful week of sunshine and snow ahead. 4 inches in the last 48 hours of Beaver Creek. Season total 271. 74 inches for the base depth, and the lift hours 8:30 to 4 p.m. in Beaver Creek. 25 lifts open Beaver Creek. 166 of the trails are open, which is 100% of the terrain that is open in Beaver Creek. Let's take a look at Vail Mountain. 5 inches in the last 48. The season total is 276 inches with 77 inches for the base depth. Now lift hours for Vail Mountain are 8:30 to 4 p.m. So pretty awesome stuff out there. Lots of snow today. Be safe out there. It is Friday, it is snowy, and it's National Mom and Pop Day. So let's take a look at the interview we had with Sweet Mountains.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. Joining us on the couch now, we have some special guests. We have Chef Gonzalez with Sweet Mountains and her lovely parents joining us. Welcome, guys.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
the
Thank
invite.
you. Yeah, welcome, guys. We're stoked to have you. Chef Gonzalez, so you do a little bit of pastry work, and now you're working with your parents. Can you tell us a little bit about what you guys are doing?
I do, yes. Well, I'll tell you a little bit of myself.
Okay.
I started a while ago, started working in restaurants. I went to Le Cordon Bleu in California, and then I came back here to the Valley, started working in restaurants, and I fell in love with pastry. And after working several years, I just decided to create Sweet Mountains. And my parents working in hospitality, they always, had this dream of opening something one day. And finally we did, and I'm just helping them with pastries and supporting them in Eagle.
Yeah, amazing. So the shop in Eagle is called Canela Coffee, right? And where is that located?
That is located in Broadway, 228, next to Wells Fargo.
Awesome,
Yeah.
awesome. Open every day?
Open every day,
Yeah.
9 to 5, yeah.
And so it sounds like it's coffee and pastry, so there's a one-stop
Coffee,
shop.
pastries, there's also salads, crepes, and sandwiches.
Awesome,
Mhm.
awesome.
Yeah.
And then for you guys, what's it like kind of working on your own now and open up a local business?
Do you love it?
I love it.
Yeah.
And the people accepting very good the coffee shop.
Yeah.
Because it's it's a small business, but it's really
And the
good.
community is amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
And we have a local coffee,
Mhm.
like a bonfire.
Awesome.
That's been going good.
Awesome.
Mhm.
What's it like working with your family?
Do you like working with me?
Yes.
Tell the truth.
No, it's got to be a little bit of fun, but obviously work. But what's it like kind of working with your husband and your daughter? Do you enjoy it?
But I have many years working together, so
Okay.
it's not new.
Yeah.
So it's easy, huh?
But it's easy.
It's easy, and it's a lot of work and,
Yeah.
Definitely.
love and effort every
Yeah.
day. But yeah, it's good. The relationship is good.
Good. That's what we like to hear. That's what we like to
Yeah.
hear. So about the pastries and stuff, like how did you exactly fall in love? Is it you make it and then you eat it and you fall in love, or do you kind of make it and you love making it?
I love making it.
Okay.
I try to make desserts that you fall in love when you see it, but it has to taste good as well, right?
course.
Yes. So I don't know. It's just learning. I work at Bouchon Bistro back in Beverly Hills a while ago, and then Matsuhisa in Vail, Lexpur, Sweet Basil. I mean, it's been a lot of restaurants that I work and that I fell in love, like every single chef that I work with, and they taught me, new things and stuff, how to make desserts.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And those are all wonderful restaurants, beautiful
They
restaurants.
are,
So
yes,
I'm
they
sure
are.
Great experience from those. For you guys, what's kind of been the most fun thing about doing this, and what's kind of been the most challenging thing about starting a business?
Challenging?
Yeah.
Opening a business, to be honest, everybody thinks it's easy, but it's not. There's
Yeah.
a lot of steps involved. We didn't know anything about it, but now that we know, it's just like, oh, okay.
We learn.
We learn, right?
Definitely.
Yeah. The fun thing is just, we love having people in our place, having a good time, sharing a cup of coffee and, a pastry or going for crepes. It's just like, it's a good point, for meeting or gathering.
Definitely. And Eagle's such a tight community. Everyone's very
community.
close, so it's kind of awesome that you guys are an Eagle.
It is, yes,
Yeah.
yes. So grateful.
Yeah, and then with the coffee, some of it's local, right? But do you guys do any kind of specialty coffees, or what can people expect?
Yes.
Yeah.
We do have a signature coffee,
What's
which
that?
is the Café de
Café
olla.
de olla.
Okay.
So Café de olla is basically like brewed coffee spiced with cloves, star anise, and cinnamon. Canela means cinnamon.
Okay.
So that's our signature coffee.
Okay,
Yeah.
I like that. I
Pretty
like that.
tasty, yes.
The secret ingredient in the café de olla is the piloncillo.
Okay.
Piloncillo is like the brown sugar.
Okay,
Mhm.
okay. I can taste it already. I can
Yes.
taste
Yes.
it. How's it been going down there? Are a lot of people coming in? Are you seeing the same faces over and over again? Is that how How's it
We
going?
see like both sides. We see like a lot of locals, and then we're getting like like our locals, our friends that are coming every day. We have new people, especially when they come from the airport. Yeah, the new friends that are coming and visiting, which is great.
Tourists.
Yeah,
Yeah,
tourists.
definitely,
But we love them.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, we definitely
We
need
need
them.
them,
We need them.
exactly.
Exactly.
Yes.
Amazing, amazing. And then so you obviously have this culinary background, and what else do you do?
I'm a mom.
Okay, that's a job.
Yes, I have two beautiful kids, and that's a full-time job, of course. But yes, that's what I do. I used to work in restaurants, but now I'm fully committed to Sweet Mountains and to, Thrive Canela Coffee Shop. So in full extent.
You say 2 kids. I hear 2 cashiers or 2 coffee makers or 2
right in the future.
pastry chefs, right? Yeah, get them in there, get them working.
Absolutely.
That's awesome. What's kind of next for you guys? Where do you go from here?
There's gonna be a lot of surprises this summer. We're gonna extend our hours because it's in the afternoons. It's beautiful. Hi. We're probably gonna have these lovely visitors, in our outside tables.
Awesome.
So extended hours. There's gonna be new pastries. I'm going away for a while, but I'm gonna be back. I'm taking a staging somewhere.
Are you guys going to be okay when she leaves?
Yeah. They will.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes. I think we're for a little
in
bit.
summer is a little more large the menu.
Okay, good.
More surprise, more flavors.
Good.
More ingredients.
And are you the person behind the menu?
He is.
Okay.
Chef Rocky.
Yeah. So Chef Rocky, where does your inspiration come from? Where do you get the ideas to make the menu?
The menu is different crepes, different presentation the crepes, different flavor, meat, Mexican ingredients. It's a little combination.
Love it.
It's good idea.
The Mexican flair.
Yeah. So what's kind of a Mexican take on a crepe? What are the ingredients in that?
For example, it's do you know the poblano peppers?
Oh yeah.
And the rajas with chicken and cream.
Oh man, I can taste it.
Different is another is the guava.
Okay.
Guava crepe or papaya crepe.
Okay.
It's caramelized papaya y guava.
Oh yeah.
Different.
Those are the ingredients, yeah.
Yeah, different ingredients. Or I have another is roast beef, turkey, and ham together.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And he even offers, if you want some spicy salsa or something, we have this salsa matcha.
Okay.
Which is this very traditional, very specific.
It's a little spicy.
But just specific.
So you say a little spicy. It's probably pretty spicy. It's probably got a good kick to it, right?
Yeah, because the salsa matcha is 10 dry pepper chilies.
Oh wow.
Yes.
It's together, entonces a little
So
spicy.
if you want something to kick, he has it.
That's awesome.
Yes, just Chef Rocky, can you give me salsa matcha?
Amazing,
Yeah.
amazing. Do you guys? So obviously, there's places for people to sit down. Are there to-go orders? Are people kind of picking up and going?
Absolutely,
Yeah.
yes. To go orders, staying.
Catering.
Yeah, amazing, amazing. Where can people go for more information or
Well,
find
you can
guys?
visit us at our Instagram, canela.eagle,
Okay.
or just check us on Google.
Okay.
Yeah, Canela.
Awesome.
Or check Sweet Mountains, and we're attached.
Okay.
You can find information of Canela, and Canela you can find information of
Facebook,
Sweet
Instagram,
Mountains.
TikTok.
Awesome,
Yeah.
awesome. And then stop by the coffee shop as well.
just stop by.
Those crepes sound amazing.
Yeah.
Awesome, awesome.
Please.
Anything else you guys want to add? Anything I should have asked you guys?
We just want to thanks for the opportunity to let people know that actually we exist.
Yeah.
We're brand new, and we're gonna keep on growing.
Good.
Just
And we invite
we invite
all the
everybody
community.
just please to come.
Yeah,
and,
come by.
Visit.
Yeah, visit us, try us,
And try the Café de la
Yeah,
Olla.
right off Broadway and get some good local coffee.
Yeah, and now that summer is coming, it's gonna be more exciting.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. It's almost time for iced coffee, right?
Yes.
Iced coffee.
Iced coffee, cool it
Iced
down a little
Café de la
bit.
Olla, yes.
New drinks for summer.
Yeah, amazing, amazing. Awesome. Well, I apologize. Pawnee jumped back on the couch here. She just can't get enough. But thank you
love
guys
it.
so much for joining us. You guys
Thank
are
you,
such
Rob.
a
Thank
sweet
you.
family, and it's great to have you
Thank
guys in
you.
our community. So thanks for being here.
Thank you. Please visit us.
And yeah, check out Canela Coffee and Eagle on Broadway, and stay tuned for more Good Morning Vail.
Good morning, Vail.
It's the fastest half hour in television. Toyota's Race Week takes you inside the high-speed world of NASCAR. Go behind the scenes for a look into the high adrenaline world of motorsports and hear from your favorite drivers as they discuss the drive to a championship. If you love NASCAR, you won't want to miss Toyota's Race Week.
America was built on a love for the outdoors. We are a nation of sportsmen, blessed with magnificent natural resources. With broad interests across water and field, we are united in our devotion to nature and conservation. Join us every week for the best shows celebrating the outdoor lifestyle. Outdoor America. Live free.
Join us on board the Leadville Railroad Winter Express. Stay cozy in our heated lounge cars. Marvel at the stunning winter landscape. Sip delicious hot chocolate. Don't forget to check out our new specials. Book today at leadvillerailroad.com.
When you're in Vail, you're in vacation mode, and you need a flexible home tour experience that fits into your schedule. We transformed how you view and buy homes in the Vail Valley. With immersive, cutting-edge technology, you can explore properties 10 times faster. In our lounge, we guide you through this digital world on a 16-foot screen where you can imagine your next home in comparison to your favorite recreational spots. Say goodbye to multi-day home tours and hello to a quick stop between your other plans. That's the power of the Immersion Theater.
I'm Amy Goodman, host of Democracy Now! Our independent news hour offers diverse perspectives and unique opinions, often unheard in the mainstream media, live as the news unfolds. Tune in for Democracy Now!, the War and Peace Report, weekday mornings at 9 and evenings at 6 on TV8 Vail, Comcast Xfinity Channel 92. There's more for you on Channel 92.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. Now, I don't know about you, but if all that talk about pastries and coffee didn't get you hungry, in the mood for some more food, I don't know, I'm pretty hungry this morning. Let's take a look at some stir fry.
We're in the kitchen.
Yep.
We are in the kitchen, and what a Tuesday it is.
Yeah. What are we cooking up today,
Well,
Kim?
you know, I like to travel, and I sometimes at the end of the day I'm just so tired, and I'm over trying to think of creative meals to make for myself. So I love a simple stir fry. But the kicker and the best piece of the stir fry is the sauce.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I like to avoid store-bought sauces as much as possible, and I always make my own. So I figured we'd show the audience
Let's do it.
how to make an easy and stir fry recipe. If you've got rice vinegar and you've got a sesame oil in your pantry, you probably have everything else too. And so we'll go ahead and get started with this. But I love it because sesame oil has this nice nutty toasty flavor, and that really is what really makes the dish. So we'll go ahead and get started. It comes with rice vinegar, which is very important. We also have the sesame oil, and sometimes it's hard to find it because you don't need a lot. So it doesn't come in a very big jar. We've got soy sauce. I like to use the lesser sodium, but it really doesn't matter. It depends on how salty you like things. And then you can use sugar or honey.
Okay.
So basically, or you can use a juice or pineapple juice, apple juice, whatever it is, if you have that on hand, because you want something sweet to kind of balance out that saltiness.
Love it.
Are you big Asian-inspired cuisine?
Yeah, I love my rice cooker.
Yeah.
It's probably my best dish that I make.
We should have brought your rice cooker in so that we can use it to use our stir fry sauce with.
Yeah.
But then on top of that, the key to a good stir fry sauce is cornstarch. So you want to make sure that you have cornstarch, and that's what thickens it up. And You can add as much as you want to, but typically you would start with just 1 tablespoon of cornstarch.
Okay.
And then fresh garlic, fresh ginger, but it's okay if you don't have either one of those. We've got garlic powder here. You can use garlic salt, but you may not want to because the sodium is already in the soy sauce. And then I've got some grated or ground ginger here, but we also have some fresh ginger as well. And now if you have your fresh ginger, you can just like grate it up or finely dice it. I would suggest grating it because it then releases like all of the juices. So yeah, let's get started.
Love it.
This is the best part, Ross. Are you ready for this? I'm gonna need you to separate the measuring cups from the ring.
Oh man, that's
Which we
the
know
best
is
part.
Ross's favorite part.
That's the best.
We've done this before. That's one of the best parts because it's always fun to watch you in the kitchen. Look at that. He's a pro, ladies and gents. He knows exactly what he's doing.
Which color did you need?
Well, we're gonna need 1 cup of water, or half a cup of water. So I'd say water or vegetable stock. You need like something to kind of be the base to add that extra liquid to stretch it out. So we've got some filtered water here.
Cool.
So if you can pour a half a cup of water into our bowl, and then we're gonna also do a half a cup of soy sauce when you're done with that. So I'll go ahead and get this soy sauce opened.
That is exactly half a cup of water.
That is perfect.
Exactly.
Exactly. And you know what? You are so good.
And we're gonna do half cup.
Half a cup. So we're going all the way in. This is really great. This will last in the fridge for up to a week, but you can also freeze it if you don't want to toss your, you don't want to use it all right away. And you know, sometimes I do that since I'm at home and I cook mostly for myself. I freeze a lot of the meals that I make at home, and this is definitely one that I would keep on hand. You just pour a little bit out. You can even put it in like individual like freezer bags, so you have just a little bit here and there. So we did 1/2 a cup of water, half a cup of soy sauce, and then we're going to add 1 teaspoon, that is TSP, of the sesame oil. For those of you that aren't sure what that looks like.
This looks like about 66 milliliters, right?
Well, we've probably got one that's a little bit bigger than that. If I had to look at the different colors, it might be red sitting here on the counter. There we go, nailed it. 1/2 teaspoon or 1 teaspoon of sesame oil. So we'll go ahead and pour that in. And the sesame, it's just great. I love toasted sesame seeds or not. So we'll pour this kind of gives it a nice like warm, nutty flavor. And you can see it's pretty thick. A lot of sesame oil goes a long way, so you don't want to oversell it, but if you feel like you need to, go ahead. You know, it really is kind of up to you and what you want to do. So we're just getting that out there. Looking good. Okay, dumping that in there, and then we've got the rice vinegar. Now, rice vinegar is vinegar, right? But it tastes a little bit different. That gives it a little bit more of the authenticity of Asian cuisine is because of these 2 flavors typically in their sauces. So we're going to do 1/2 tablespoon. That's TBSP.
All right.
So that's the big one.
All right, here we go.
And I love our measuring cup set because it's really great if you're like cooking with kids. You can just tell them what colors to grab.
Yes.
And that always helps. So that's 1/2 tablespoon of the rice vinegar. And now it's going to have a very potent, like strong sour taste. And then if we had 2 cloves of garlic, but really what we'll do is we'll do our garlic powder instead of our garlic salt. So we don't have the fresh garlic on hand, and that's okay. Cool. You know, obviously you want that, but if you don't, it's okay. So we're going to do 1 tablespoon of the garlic powder. And so that's
I got it. I'm tracking here.
We have fun in the kitchen, as you can see.
So I heard something recently that some chefs taste their salt and sugar before putting it in to make sure it's salt or sugar and not mixing it up. Have you heard of that?
I have not, but that's probably a smart move for sure. I would do that if I didn't have it in a bag in front of me. That's so
yeah,
sugar.
I think it's when it's like just in a jar and they don't really know.
You know, yeah, it looks good. And really, honestly, it doesn't matter. I'd say that's probably pretty good. You can kind of dump that in. I like to taste garlic in my dishes, so if it's a little bit garlicky, I'm not mad about it. Some people are a little bit more particular about that. And then we're going to do about 1 to 2 teaspoons of grated ginger or ginger powder. So we don't have a grater in front of us, but this is typically, if you don't shop for ginger, this is what it looks like. You can get it in like the organic section. I love to cook with ginger in most of my dishes. I make a really great soup and I put ginger in it. It just gives it a little bit more of like a hearty flavor. So we're gonna go ahead and use the ginger powder. And you know what? It's okay if there we go.
Whoa, Kim, easy there. I'm doing so much hard work, and you just throw it in there
We're
like
getting
that.
wild. And then we've got the 1 tablespoon of sugar. So you can use honey. You can also use orange juice, apple juice, whatever it is that you want to. And then we're going to also do 1 tablespoon of cornstarch, and that's what's going to thicken it up.
Sweet.
And then my favorite part is like how we get everything blended together. So
I gotcha.
We're going to go ahead and just pour that in there. Teamwork makes the dream work, but sometimes you just need to be the only person to do this.
One team, one dream.
One team, one dream. And then cornstarch. This is the most important one. We want to thicken it up. So we're going to do 1 tablespoon, but depending on how thick you want your sauce, you can honestly just keep adding until it's come to your desired consistency. So this might be one where we want to just take a spoon and make sure that it's exactly right. But by exact, we're going to use our regular here. There we go.
That looks good.
Right? So we can whisk it up. Or if you had like a jar, thanks, Ross. There we go. We'll just whisk it if you had a jar. You know, I love this bowl because it comes with a lid. And so what we could do is we could like shake it up and really make sure that it's blended.
Or just put the rest of the meal in that bowl.
Or just put it all in there, toss it all together, dump it into a wok or a skillet. I love a stir fry. Like you can buy frozen vegetables. You can also make it fresh. But hey, if you're in a pinch, grab a bag of frozen stir-fry vegetables. You can put shrimp in it, tofu, chicken, steak. Really, honestly, I feel like I'm sitting at a hibachi restaurant and I'm ready to just sizzle up some filet mignon.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it. But easy recipe. You can freeze it. You can keep it on hand for about a week. And then you can either toss your vegetables and all of it in it together, put it all in the freezer if you wanted to do that, or you just add it as you cook it. And if you want the sauce to be thicker, just keep adding more cornstarch, and boom.
Man, it smells so good.
It does,
right?
We're basically chefs here in this kitchen.
I think I'm gonna have some of this and then go to China Garden after too.
That sounds great. Well, we've got a lot more on the show after this. We'll be right back.
Good morning, Vail.
Eyepieces of Vail has been a fixture in the Vail community for over 30 years. From designer frames and sunglasses to high-performance sports frames, prescription goggles, and in-demand accessories like helmets, goggle lenses, and foldable reading glasses, our inventory raises the optical bar. Visit one of our 7 locations today and see why generations of loyal customers return time after time for our unmatched service and inventory. Eyepieces, the art of vision.
Did you know that all Eagle County residents and visitors can get a free Eagle Valley Library District card? All you need is a photo ID. You get our online databases and resources, free music, free streaming, all from wherever you have internet access. Free audiobooks and e-audiobooks straight to your phone. Go into your Eagle Valley Library District branch today and get your library card.
For fun and adventure, join me on Elizabeth Stanton's Great Big World. Find out where I'll be going next and which celebrities I'll be bringing along with me. I'll show you amazing destinations with lots to explore, and you'll get to know my celebrity guests the way they really are, up close and personal. We'll travel the world, experience new cultures, and together, try to make a difference. I'm Elizabeth Stanton, saying the world's a big place, and I'm going to show it to you.
When you're in Vail, you're in vacation mode, and you need a flexible home tour experience that fits into your schedule. We transformed how you view and buy homes in the Vail Valley. With immersive, cutting-edge technology, you can explore properties 10 times faster. In our lounge, we guide you through this digital world on a 16-foot screen where you can imagine your next home in comparison to your favorite recreational spots. Say goodbye to multi-day home tours and hello to a quick stop between your other plans. That's the power of the immersion theater.
When people think of world-class destinations, they're drawn to a place that provides opportunities for fine dining, shopping, superior lodging, exciting events, and unparalleled outdoor activities. Park City, Utah, and Vail, Colorado are renowned destinations for travelers and extraordinary homes for residents. Feature your exceptional products and services in these two luxury communities. Advertise with Park City Television and TV8 Vail. Contact us today.
Welcome to Street Magic. I'm Elizabeth Stanton with some of the most terrifying stunts, extraordinary extreme escapes, and the most amazing cutting-edge magicians you'll ever see in one show. Get ready to have your mind turned inside out. The hand is definitely quicker than the eye.
It's fake!
You're watching K34QB, Vail, Colorado.
Welcome to the second hour of Good Morning Vail. I'm your host, Gretchen Pleshaw. Now we have Jessica Van Dusen coming in to teach us a little bit about spring and makeup, as well as the Eagle Valley Library District. So sit back, have that cup of coffee, because Good Morning Vail starts right now.
Get up, get ready to start your day. The mountains are calling you out to play. Come on, we'll make you feel right at home. Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Welcome to the TV8 Weather Center. I'm Gretchen Pleshaw. We're excited it's snowing today on this Friday. Let's take a look at the weather outside. 8 a.m. 33 degrees, a high of 40 degrees. And the rain and snow, the precipitation is 70% chance. 8 a.m. 33 degrees, and those snow showers, noon 40 degrees, snow and rain showers, 4 p.m. 36, and snow continuing throughout the day, and 8 p.m. 34 degrees with the continuation of those snow showers. Let's take a look at that I-70 corridor. Eagle 48 and snowy, Avon 46 and snowy, Vail 40 degrees snowy, Denver 59 degrees and a little bit of cloud coverage, but mostly sun in Denver. Tonight a low of 27, snow 70% chance, cloudy with snow showers, winds south to southeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Let's take a look at that 5-day forecast. Saturday partly cloudy, doesn't look like snow precipitation on Saturday, 46 with a low of 28. Now Easter Sunday, rain and snow mix, 42 degrees and a low of 20. Continuing on Monday, scattered snow, 38, a low of 18. And then Tuesday and Wednesday, we'll see that sunshine again, mostly sunny, 42 degrees, a low of 21, and Wednesday 50 with a low of 25. Let's take a look at that Beaver Creek snow report. 4 inches in the last 48, 271 for the season total, 74 for the base depth, and the lift hours for Beaver Creek 8:30 to 4 p.m. 25 lifts open in Beaver Creek, 166 of the trails are open, which makes 100% of the train open in Beaver Creek. Now Vail Mountain snow report, 5 inches in the last 48, 276 for the season total, 77 inches for the base depth, lift hours in Vail 8:30 to 4 p.m. So it's going to be a snowy Friday out there. Be safe, no texting while driving, and keep it right here for more Good Morning Vail.
Good morning, Vail.
Hi, it's Max from TV8 Vail. We want to invite you all to the Wacky Winter Reading Program. It's open to all ages. All you have to do is read 10 books or 1,000 pages. For more information, go on our website, tv8vail.com. And thank you to our sponsor, the Eagle Valley Library District.
Think Big features top kid inventors who face off against each other to see who can come up with the most innovative and creative invention. And Think Big, kids acquire and showcase their skills in creativity, science, marketing, design, and don't forget, teamwork. Check your local listings and watch the world's most innovative kids. They create and invent new toys, games, websites, and new modes of transportation. Tune in to Think Big.
America was built on a love for the outdoors. We are a nation of sportsmen, blessed with magnificent natural resources. With broad interests across water and field, we are united in our devotion to nature and conservation. Join us every week for the best shows celebrating the outdoor lifestyle. Outdoor America. Live free.
Did you know that all Eagle County residents and visitors can get a free Eagle Valley Library District card? All you need is a photo ID. You get our online databases and resources, free music, free streaming, all from wherever you have internet access. Free audiobooks and e-audiobooks straight to your phone. Go into your Eagle Valley Library District branch today and get your library card.
Hi, I'm Gretchen Pleshaw, host of TV8 Vail. From fashion to food, from film to festivals, experience a unique look at the boutiques, spas, restaurants, and venues that make the Valley so special. Join me for Glitz and Glam. Find it in Good Morning Vail or at our website at tv8vail.com. I can't wait for our next adventure.
Dog Tales is America's premier dog lovers magazine show. This series is all about dogs and the people who love them. Featuring dogs of all sizes, shapes, and breeds, keeping you up to date with all the latest news from the dog world. Sit back and enjoy a fun program for the whole family. Check your local listings and tune in to Dog Tales. TV8, there's more for you on 92. Serving the local community 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to the show. Now, if you're not hungry by now, I know that you are. This stir fry looks amazing. Let's take a look at stir fry part 2.
Ross and I got into the kitchen and we made a delicious stir fry sauce, and now I'm going to show you how to apply it with the simple, fresh from the frozen food section, shrimp stir fry. So let's go ahead and get started. Now, every stir fry is good with rice, and that's a great base. I love the Jasmine minute rice. This is so easy. You do about 2 cups of water, or 1 cup of water to 1 cup of rice. So we have 2 cups of water boiling right now. We're going to make about 2 cups of rice. It's so simple. We've already got the water boiling. So you're just going to pour that in. You're going to measure in about 2 cups of that wonderful jasmine rice. And it only takes about 5 minutes to cook, which is really the great part when you're using this minute rice. So we got about 2 cups added in now. The water has been boiling. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give it a quick little stir. And then I'm going to cover it and remove it from the heat, and we're just going to let it sit for 5 minutes by itself, which is really great. So once that's done, we've removed it from the heat. Our rice is ready to rock. Now I've got a hot pan here that we're going to actually pre-cook the shrimp. We're going to put it in there, and then we're going to add the vegetables, the stir fry, and the shrimp, and let it all mix together. Now, one of my favorite things, I've got a bag of frozen deveined and tail off shrimp. Now, if you knew you were making this meal ahead of time, you can pull the shrimp out of the freezer, put it in cold water, and let it sit for 10 hours overnight in the cold water, and that will de-thaw it. Or if you don't have time for that, which, we like to do things quick and easy around here, I pulled it out. I actually ran it under cold water in a colander for about 5 minutes, just so that it defrosts. But there are other fun ways to do it too. You can boil it in the water really quickly and then flash run it under cold water. But we're gonna go ahead and get started. So my pan is hot. I'm gonna add about a tablespoon of a mild flavored oil. So, I think you can use vegetable oil. I try not to. Olive oil to me is just as good. We're going to go ahead and pour our oil in here. Our pan is nice and hot. I've got it right about that medium to medium low just to get a nice simmer. And we're going to add in the shrimp as we need to. So I'm not going to do all of it just because, we don't need to have a huge plate of shrimp here. But we're just going to make sure that it all fits into our skillet so that we can have a shrimp stir fry. Now, who doesn't love a shrimp stir fry? I know I'm a big fan of stir fry in general, but if you don't like shrimp or you have an allergy to seafood, you can do tofu, you can do chicken, but we're going with shrimp here because to me, shrimp stir fry is classic. So we've got it in here. It's nice and thawed, and we're just going to lightly color it. You want to make sure that the shrimp is cooked until it's about until it's pink and opaque. You know, you want to make sure that it is fully cooked. We've got it going. I'll turn up the heat a little bit here. You can season your shrimp, but really you don't need to because it's going to be seasoned with the stir fry sauce. And our stir fry sauce is very simple. We made it with cornstarch. That's a key element. You've got your sugar, you've got your rice, you've got your ginger powder. You can do grated ginger if you want to. We have soy sauce, rice vinegar, sesame oil, all of the different things that are quintessentially Asian flavors, so it's going to be delicious. But as our shrimp is frying up, it's looking great. We're just going to make sure that it is completely cooked mostly. You know, you can be about 85% done because then once you toss everything else in, it'll rock and roll here. So you can hear it sizzling, you can smell the seafood. I love the smell of shrimp cooking, and we can even add a little bit of extra seasoning to it if you want to. Sometimes I'll do a little salt and pepper. So we're going to go ahead and add the garlic powder. Why not, right? You know, I think that's just going to be the simplest way. We don't need to worry too much about everything else. It's looking great here. I like to make sure that it's turning pink, as you can see. You can see it sizzling. So I put about a tablespoon of olive oil into the pan. You don't want too much because you don't want the oil flying all over the place, but you want just enough so that it crisps up just a little bit. All right, we're going to flip these over. They're looking nice and pink on some sides. Looking great. And then, this is the best part. You can literally just get whatever frozen vegetable that you want to. I like to get the Asian medley because it comes with the baby corn, the snap peas, which I love a snap pea in my stir fry. Or you can just get whatever you want to. You can get frozen peas and carrots. Sometimes you can get the water chestnuts. Those are also a really fun one to throw in there. Broccoli, baby broccoli, whatever it is that works for you. And it just smells so flavorful in this kitchen. I wish you could smell it. I smell the garlic salt that we use, so that gives the shrimp a little bit more flavor. You can see that it's cooking up nicely. Now it's going from like a gray, almost translucent, and turning into this nice pink opaque shrimp. And that will really make it delicious. You know, it does not have to be crusted over. You can make it that way, but we just want to make sure that it's fully cooked before we throw in the vegetables. And this is such a easy weeknight meal. You can just keep that frozen shrimp in your freezer, and then you've got your frozen vegetables. If you don't feel like cooking, you can just make this quick and easy stir fry recipe, and it's really quite great. It's great leftover. You know, sometimes leftovers are not the best from those weeknight meals, but this is one that you can heat up and you keep going as long as you want to. So we're just gonna flip these shrimp over here. They're looking great, and then getting ready to add in our vegetables and the stir fry sauce that we've got going on. Now with this rice, you wanna keep it covered for about 5 minutes, and then once you're done with it, you're gonna just take a fork and fluff it up. And that is how easy it is to make this jasmine rice. I prefer jasmine rice for almost everything that I make. You know, I think it's got a really nice, unique flavor to it. It's got a great consistency. They're longer and bigger grains of rice. All right, these shrimp are looking good. We're almost done with these in the pan, and then we're just gonna toss in our vegetables and then toss everything in together with the sauce. So we'll let the veggies cook a little bit before we put the sauce and the shrimp back in. Looks good to me. Nice and sizzling. You can feel it, and if you need to turn that heat up a little bit more, you can. It really just depends on how crispy you want your shrimp when you're making this recipe. Looks great. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove my shrimp from the pan. Looking good here, and I have a plate to the side that I'm just gonna put it on, and then we're gonna go ahead and add in those veggies. There we go. Now there's still a little bit of the oil left, but if you need to add a little bit more, you can just dump a little bit in there. There we go, looking great. And the fun part, the vegetables. Now, if you really want to make it easy, you can steam these and just toss everything at once. I like to go ahead and get it cooking in the pan. And this is the fun part, getting it nice and open. There we go. So we've got baby corn, we've got broccoli, we've got snap peas, and man, this looks delicious. So all you have to do is take that frozen veggies, cook them down a little bit, and then we'll add in the shrimp, we'll add in the stir fry, we'll get things rocking and rolling, and it's that simple. Now, while these are starting to cook down, I'm gonna go ahead and check on my rice. I think we've been letting it sit here for about 5 minutes. And I'll take a fresh fork because we used this one already to kind of help cook the shrimp down. It's looking great. You can see the steam. You can just kind of fluff it up a little bit, just like that. And there it is. You can smell it. I can smell the jasmine rice. Looks great. It's gonna be nice and easy to put this stir fry on over it. All right. Our veggies are sizzling down. Looking great. Now, as you can see, the broccoli might take a little bit longer to cook, but those carrots, those snap peas, and the baby corn should be cooking pretty quickly here. And then, this is the fun part. While these are cooking in here, we're just gonna let it simmer a little bit longer. Now, if you wanted to also soften it up a bit, you can just take a lid, put a little bit more water on top of this and let it cook down. But we're gonna go ahead and just let it kind of simmer. But we have our homemade stir fry sauce right here, which is great. So this is a fun one. You can throw it in a jar. It should last about a week in the fridge, but it's got the rice vinegar, it's got the sesame oil, the sugar, the soy sauce. You can smell all of those flavors combined, ginger, garlic. It's quite delicious. So we are stirring it up. And then it's really up to you how much you want to put in here. I think it looks pretty good to me. And now, the more cornstarch you put in it while it cooks over the heat, it'll actually thicken up. So we're gonna add in our shrimp now. Looking great. And then I think I'm gonna do probably about 3 tablespoons worth of the sauce as we put it in here. And then again, it's really up to you to taste what you want to do with it. I'm doing 4, why not? Let's add it in. And then the longer it cooks on the heat, because of the cornstarch, it will actually thicken up, which will be really great. Yeah, so as you can see, it's looking great. We'll turn the heat up a little bit more just to let everything sizzle, taste good, and keep it going. I can smell all of the aromas from the garlic, from the ginger, from the soy sauce. Looks fantastic. And that is as easy as it gets to make a simple shrimp stir fry. We've got our jasmine rice looking good, nice and steamed. We just put it over heat for 5 minutes. And then we're just gonna let this all cook together, let the soy sauce and the stir fry sauce thicken up, plus the shrimp will give everything a little bit more flavor. And that is it. That is your simple weeknight meal. So if you want more recipes or want to know all of these ingredients, we'll be happy to share it. Follow us on Facebook or tag us and we'll share the ingredients with you.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome aboard. Bobby Laurie and Nikki Noya have your ticket to everything you need for an on-the-go lifestyle. Grab your boarding pass. It's time to jet set.
Hello, I'm Shervin Rezai here with Chenna Garden in Avon, Colorado. My hobbies are obviously skiing. I've been skiing since I was 3 years old. In addition to that, music's always been my first passion, and you can see that alive and well at Chenna Garden with our little record nook, where we have over 300 records, and we'll continue to grow that collection and play vinyl records for you while you enjoy your cuisine. Chenna Garden is Avon's oldest running restaurant. We've been open since 1988 when my mother set up shop and wanted to begin offering Avon, Colorado the best quality Chinese food that we could get. And I started working in the restaurant when I was 8 years old as a dishwasher making $1 a day. And then one of the servers, pushed by my dad, told me I should ask for a raise, and then I got $5 a day, but then I had to put all $25 at the end of the week into a savings account, which actually helped me out in college. So after college, I went out to New York for law school, and I spent 15 years out in New York City practicing law and working in-house, which exposed me to a lot of restaurants all over the world, all over the country, and After getting exposure like that, I realized that we have this beautiful restaurant here that has so much potential. So in the fall of 2023, we came back, remodeled, and tried to get this back to give that special feel that I've known all my life here. We've been offering a lot of new cuisines, including German cuisine with our good family friend Gunther Schmidt, who's been serving up authentic German cuisine in the Valley for many, many decades. Why not? This is America. We can serve German food in a Chinese restaurant, and we just let it try. And after a year of it, it's been building up some success, and we're just having a lot of fun just seeing the look of bewilderment on every customer when they're like, how am I getting German food in a Chinese restaurant that's this good at this quality? China Garden is really all about that community, and that first starts with the local community. We always try to take care of all of us who are working hard, grinding it, so that we can also enjoy what this valley has to offer. And through that, we get a nice mix of word of mouth, tourists who come in. We're looking for something a little more authentic and that has a history with the valley. I'm a proud member of the Avon Vail Valley community, lifelong member as I was born here, and I hope you come out and see us here at China Garden. We're open every day, 4 to 9, any day the mountain's open. Cheers.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to the show. Now, you know we love Eyepieces of Vail, and we got a chance. Kim was going to go over there and talk to them all about their big event. Yes, Eyepieces of Vail, it is their huge event. It was yesterday, last night. Let's take a look.
It's Kimberly Perot here, and I am standing with the fabulous Danny Berry in charge of the marketing of Eyepieces of Vail, and we're celebrating the 40th anniversary here in their beautiful flagship store. Danny, how are you this morning? Or afternoon? What time of day is it?
Party time.
It is party time.
I'm great. Good.
Yeah. Good. Glad to hear that. So, very exciting stuff. This is the 40th anniversary of Eyepieces of Vail, which is incredible. You've been a staple in the Valley for so many years. So, tell us about what you're celebrating today.
Yeah, so like you said, we're celebrating our 40 years of eyepieces. We're actually in our flagship store, which is the Village Center store across from the Solaris in Vail. And yeah, it's just like a great way of bringing together a lot of community members, neighbors, vendors, customers, of course, that have really made the 40 years possible here. So we have some drinks, some food, and just celebrating with all these really amazing people that have made this accomplishment.
It's true. Well, I feel like you can definitely see the growth that you've had in the 40 years, you know, with 8 different locations, a partnership with so many incredible luxury designer brands. And I'm very excited about what is sitting on the counter in front of us, because these are a very special and unique design specifically for Eyepieces of Vail. So tell me all about these.
Yeah, so for our 40th anniversary, we wanted to partner with our vendor Chrome Hearts, who we've been selling for decades now. It's definitely our favorite. And we thought it'd be really fun to collaborate on a custom piece that commemorates this milestone of ours. So what we did is we helped design, in collaboration with Chrome Hearts, 3 different pieces. It's one of our favorite frames from them, but we handpicked all the colors, a lot of the detailing on there. On the inside of the frame, it says Chrome Hearts, and then it also says EPXXXX, so Eyepieces 40 years. So that's a really fun little detail on there. We have 3 different colors. We have this blue, we have this red colorway, and then my personal favorite is the periwinkle, which is just really beautiful, like lavender lilac color with a sorbet lens. So yeah, there's super limited. There's only 20 of each worldwide. We have exclusive rights to it, so you can only find them at Eyepieces locations.
That's great. And so you can't even get them online. They're specifically in the store, which gives everybody a reason to get down here and celebrate today.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about the party. You know, we've got lots of people milling about, and what's happening here?
So it's a little bit of a hybrid party. It's a celebration of 40 years, and then we also have our rep Spencer from Chrome Hearts here, and he has all of the new collection from Chrome Hearts. So every spring they come out with a brand new collection, and so he brought all of that with him. So this whole display here is all Chrome Hearts frames, which is really fun to shop the whole collection all at once, see what's available. People love Chrome Hearts, and so do we. So it's a fun shopping experience in addition to a fun party.
It's great. And on top of that, what I love about Eyepieces of Vail is, you have a lot of stores in a close proximity, but each store has a curated and unique collection to the store itself. So tell us what we can find here.
Yeah, so this store, like I said, was our very first one that was open 40 years ago. And we do a lot of prescription lens services. So we have a lab right in the back where we cut all of our lenses. We have a doctor here, so we have a doctor exams today while we're partying. So it's kind of like a one-stop shop for all your prescription needs, eye exams, lenses, shopping, frames, all that good stuff.
Great. So tell us details. Where can we go if we want to book an appointment or to get, come check out all of the different stores and different collections that you have?
Yeah, you can go to eyepieces.com. That lists all of our locations. We have locations in Vail, Beaver Creek, Edwards. Basalt is our newest location that opened last year, and Snowmass has all the information as far as contacting. And then you can also schedule an eye exam.
Wonderful. Well, Danny Berry, ladies and gentlemen, with Eyepieces of Vail. It's the 40th anniversary party. Exciting things happening, including limited edition Chrome Heart partnership glasses. These are gorgeous. So get on down here, check out the stores. Lots happening. We'll be back with more. Well, now I am standing here with a very special person who is the spearhead of Eyepieces of Vail. I've got the CEO, Scott Pupor, standing here next to me to talk all about this 40th celebration. How are you, Scott?
Yeah, I'm doing well, thanks.
Great.
Thanks
well, excited to have you here because, I'm sure you're a very busy man, 40 years in the Valley and beyond. And so talk to me about what is happening right now.
We're having a little celebration. 1984 was the year Eyepieces was founded by Dan Berry. His daughter is running around here somewhere right now. So anyway, he founded it in 1984. So this is our 40th year. We thought middle of winter would be a great time to have a party, and so that's what we're doing.
Well, we are right in the thick of it. People are coming off the slopes and rolling in to check out all of the incredible eyepieces that you have here. So one of the special things that you did is a partnership with Chrome Hearts. Tell me all about that.
Yeah, so we have a pretty amazing relationship with Chrome Hearts Eyewear. Chrome Hearts is a clothing company. They make leather, they make furniture, they make silver things. It's an amazing, everything's made in America and in downtown Los Angeles. It's a really cool factory. But the eyewear has been special for us for many years, and we recently did a custom piece with them. So we did 3 colors, 1 model, 3 colors, 20 pieces of each color, and so it's very special. It has an inscription on it. It says EP and then 4 X's. It's kind of Chrome Hearts style, and they've never done a collaboration with another retailer before, so we feel pretty honored. And it's pretty cool.
I love that. And you were telling me about the inscription, how nothing gets made unless it's officially been approved by the highest level at Chrome Hearts.
Yeah, so, the owner, Richard, the founder of Chrome Hearts, he never does anything custom without going across his desk, so to speak. He doesn't really have a desk, but he's an amazing guy, super creative, but he's the one that came up with the EP4X, so it's pretty cool.
It's great, and to have a partnership with somebody like that is really just a testament to how wonderful you all are in business and what you provide here, and I love all of the curated sets that you've got. So give us a brief history. What has changed in the 40 years, and what's going to be coming up later?
Wow, so this was our first store right here in the Village Center. And number 2 was up the street at Bridge Street, top of Bridge Street by Gondola 1, which was the Vistabon for many years. And after that, it kind of went crazy here and there. So we're up to 8 stores now. We opened Snowmass in 2019 and Basalt in this year in May. And so, yeah, now we're up to 8 stores, and who knows what's next. We love the mountains. I don't want to open something in the city somewhere, but.
Agreed. I think it's so special, and this is the flagship store, so it's probably been a lot of fun to see the transformation in this location itself.
Yes. Yeah. So, there was a wall here with a little door, so we've doubled our size over the years in this location, and it's our nerve center. It's the mothership. We have our lab, we have our exam room here, we have our offices downstairs, all of our receiving and everything, and so this is where it all started.
And it's clearly the place for the party because it is buzzing behind us right now.
Yeah, we're having an awesome party. Latour is here with the food and the drinks, doing an awesome job. The chef's over there like hand making. It's amazing. It's really cool.
I can't wait to grab some of those snacks and cocktails in the back. But Scott, we appreciate your time and appreciate all that you're doing for the Valley. You really create such a unique and amazing experience here. So thanks for having a 40th anniversary party.
Yeah, thank you guys for coming.
Absolutely. Now I've got Scott here, and we'll be back with more right after this.
Good morning, Vail.
Learn the latest in science each week and how it relates to everyday life. From space exploration to plant biology to the latest in high-tech advances. Every new scientific development is explored and explained in an understandable way. Amazing stories each week. Watch Science Now.
TV8 te brinda la mejor programación en español todos los días. Sintoniza Conexión Latina los lunes, miércoles y viernes a las 7 de la tarde con repeticiones los fines de semana. Además, te presentamos nuestro nuevo programa Sabores y Creaciones, donde hemos juntado tus recetas y manualidades favoritas en un solo lugar los martes y jueves a las 7 de la tarde. Y por último, disfruta de Daily Flash Latino, con noticias y entretenimiento en tendencia los sábados a las 7 de la tarde. Te esperamos por el canal 92 de Comcast, nuestra página de Facebook TV8 Conexión Latina, nuestro canal de YouTube TV8 Vail Good Morning Vail o nuestra página web tv8vail.com.
Hello everyone, I'm Raisa Pascal.
And I'm Andrea Jackson. Welcome to Life, Love, Shopping. Have any personal stories you can share?
Do I? Yes, I do. So even though you work for
Some good deals, too good to miss on Flash Deals now. Check this out.
Studies show spending time outdoors can help with depression, lowering blood pressure, and overall health and happiness.
Suki and Scott Show, we are feeling good today. Great show on the way.
Absolutely. Welcome to our show. I'm Suki.
I'm Scott.
And we are feeling good today. You know why? Because we had a great show.
When you're in Vail, you're in vacation mode, and you need a flexible home tour experience that fits into your schedule. We've transformed how you view and buy homes in the Vail Valley. With immersive, cutting-edge technology, you can explore properties 10 times faster. In our lounge, we guide you through this digital world on a 16-foot screen where you can imagine your next home in comparison to your favorite recreational spots. Say goodbye to multi-day home tours and hello to a quick stop between your other plans. That's the power of the immersion theater.
Good morning, Vail.
Happy snowy Friday. Now I'm very excited. A dear friend of mine and an amazing human being, Jessica Van Dusen, here on the couch with me today,
Hi.
looking beautiful and springy. She is an amazing makeup artist, and her eyeshadow and the pinks in your palette are just popping all the peas.
Thank you.
How are
Yes.
you doing, Jess?
I'm good. I'm good. It's so good to be back.
I know. I'm so happy that you're here, and you've taught us so much already. I remember we did the like snow to going out vibe
Yeah.
with a little eyeliner, and you really made my eyes pop. And today, funny story, serendipitous, it is dumping snow.
Yep.
But we're talking about spring and all the spring colors for makeup.
I know. Well, that's spring in the mountains,
It
right?
is.
Snow.
Sunshine,
snow
snow,
and
we
wet
never
and
know.
cold. I know. Yes.
It's true. I didn't even like when I put on this dress this morning, I'm like, I know it's snowing, it's fine. It's springtime, I can do it.
Well, it's spring in the studio.
Yeah, exactly.
It's spring in here.
So,
Yeah.
Jessica, we were talking a little bit off the couch, and you were saying that so often makeup artists tend to think like blue eyes this color, brown eyes this color, but you were
Yeah.
saying a true artist does not stick to that.
No, and I say to my clients a lot that there are no rules, merely suggestions.
I love that.
In makeup. It should be fun, it should be playful, it should be creative. And we were talking about it because you mentioned the pinks that I'm wearing.
Yeah, I love.
Which is a big hot trend for spring.
Yes.
Blush colors, pink, real soft, kind of getting away from the harsh contouring trends, and more soft, dewy makeup is kind of making
I'm so
an
into
appearance.
that.
I know, me too.
The boho chic kind of
Yes, just glowing from within is
Yes.
kind of the trend that we're finding ourselves in. And a lot of people feel like pink should really be for brown hair, brown-eyed.
Interesting.
And I love putting berry and plums and pinks on people with blue eyes because it really makes their eyes pop.
We have to talk about this. Sorry to interrupt you, but when Jessica has done my makeup, and never have felt more beautiful, and I've had many people do my makeup, and truly, you are an artist, to say the least.
Thank you.
But I remember you were so cute. I'm like, girl, no, I don't do berry. And you're like, let's just try it. If you don't like it, take it off. And it's one of my favorite. I still have the lipstick in my purse.
Yeah, I would say it washes off.
Yes.
It's not permanent. Don't be afraid. You know, if you don't like it, we can take it off and we can go back to what you're used to.
Well, and Jessica, why is it with blue eyes, especially because we both have blue eyes, that berry really does bring out that kind of beautiful tone of your skin, your eyes, the pop?
I think it's the coolness, being in the cool tone family of color.
Okay.
You know, when I was studying makeup years and years and years ago, a lot of it was very monochromatic. So if you had blue eyes, you should wear grays and silvers. And if you had green eyes, you should wear golds and greens. And but really kind of mixing those colors or even using an accent of that color.
Okay.
Like I would never put green on your eyes, but using like an evergreen or even like a seafoam green as like a liner or accent can be really fun. And the whole point is just to play.
I love that you said that. I was just about to say, I think sometimes people think of makeup as being serious, and it's meant to show, it's poetry in motion. It's meant to show your spirit, your soul. Have fun with it.
Yeah,
Don't always,
it's an expression
exactly.
of yourself.
Yes.
And if you're subdued and you just want minimal, then that's your expression. And if you're
100%.
over the top, then that's your expression. And I go in and out.
Me too.
You know, some days I just don't wear any makeup and I'm just like, I just don't. And then the next day I've got my lashes on and my bright lip and, you know.
I love that. Well, and I think that's so beautiful too in these mountain towns. Like when we're skiing or snowboarding or on the mountain, whatever, like if you want to wear a chapstick and you're good to go, SPF, of course, always. You told me that too. I had to like plug that PSA for today. But also, you know, if you want to go with a berry lip gloss, no one cares. Do you and have fun with it. I mean, I've literally rocked hot pink lipstick on a spring ski day just for fun. And I've had like men and women come up to me and be like, yeah, dude, love it. Like, it's just, you're supposed to have fun with life. So have fun with makeup.
Yeah, and color.
Yes, and color.
Yeah.
I love that you said that. Yeah. So trending for spring, light pinks, berries. What else are
so
we
blush tones, like chrome and metallic is really popular. Beyonce's been wearing a lot of that lately, a lot of like whites and silvers and chrome color.
I love her. You're speaking my language.
Yes, which is also really fun to play with.
Yeah.
But just that dewiness glowing from within and softness.
Okay.
Ironically, actually, thin brows are coming back in.
Which is so funny because I have such bold brows.
Yes, and I'm not for that. The 90s brow needs to stay in the 90s.
100%.
I don't think we need to go back, but maybe that's a trend that'll come and go real quick. But I love that the look is more soft.
Agreed.
Which I think appeals to a lot more people. That harsh kind of Instagram look of the last maybe 5 years or so.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people are kind of like, I can't wear that every day.
Agreed.
But just kind of a soft blended eye is not as daunting to people, I think. And I love that this trend is coming in because more people will probably
pick up
adapt it. Yeah.
Well, and my other question to you was the foundation piece, because I know that tends to go in and out, like full coverage, light coverage. What is it right now? What are you feeling?
Right now, honestly, there's a lot of Instagram brands out there that have created that sheer skin-like look.
Yes.
So matte is out. Full coverage is out. Good. I will always be a full coverage girl because that's just me. But you can play up dewiness with other elements, and cream blushes I'm obsessed with. It took me a minute to get on board with that. And now I'm obsessed with cream everything. Creamed highlight, creamed blush. That can really help you give that dewy look.
Yes. Okay.
And like tinted moisturizers are really popular.
That's what I use. I love that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you, for people that do have some skin issues with acne, etc., do you think full coverage? I mean, what would you do there?
So that's acne is tricky
It is,
because
yeah.
it's not black and white. We think acne, we think teenagers, overproduction of oil.
Right.
But especially like when you get to be our
Yeah,
age, it can be more hormonal or
100%.
dry. Like up here, you can break
Yes.
out because it's too dry.
Yep.
So I would say with textured skin in general, matte doesn't always help the problem.
Right.
So you feel like you're covering it, no one can see it, but sometimes you're actually accentuating
And
it by
making it
making it
worse.
flat.
Okay.
But full coverage could still be a dewiness.
Right.
But I would just stay away from matte if you have texture at all in your skin.
Well, and you're right. It was a loaded question because it is person to person. It's so
Yeah.
personal. As well as, I had a couple other ideas too. For eyelashes, are we seeing, because I go on Instagram, I look at TikTok, and sometimes I see these, the magnetic new eyelashes, but then I see the natural. What is the trend right now with that?
So
is it going back
that's
and
a good
forth?
question.
Yeah.
So natural is the trend with lashes.
Okay, interesting.
Again, the pendulum's shifting. Last year and the year before, really, we saw the big lashes.
Like the Kim Kardashian.
Yeah, big, bold, and it's definitely swinging more into a natural lash.
Okay.
I think that's because also we're swinging away from eyeliner
That's
or
what I was
really
gonna
bold eyeshadow, so that
Oh,
natural
okay.
lash just complements more.
Okay.
Yeah, but again, I feel like I've never been one to adopt a trend unless I really like it already.
Right, and it's about personality.
Yeah,
and
like if
you.
there was a trend right now about like golds and yellows, I probably wouldn't be wearing those because that doesn't look good on me. So,
No.
don't feel obligated to buy into a trend just
Right.
because if you like the lashes that you wear and you've been wearing, then wear those lashes.
I was just smiling at you, and I know you picked up on this because I'm like, I have to be up at 5 a.m. and I do this in the morning, and I love it.
Yeah.
But I am not getting rid of these lashes because they make me look alert and awake. So I'm like, I feel you.
Right?
Like it is about you and
Yeah.
what feels good. But I do love that you can take these trends and kind of blend them to your personality.
Yeah,
and
you can
that's
definitely pick and choose. And I
Yeah.
think it is important to know what works for you.
100%.
I think that's something too that young girls, they get to play a little more because they're trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
But as you get older, you know what colors look good on you and what don't. And
True.
you know what kind of a style or haircut is going to work for you and it's not.
Right.
And so you know which trends to buy into and which ones to stay away from.
I love that. Now, Jessica, I feel like you are the guru, all things beauty and makeup, and I love it. If someone maybe that is our age and just coming into this like moment of, I've been so not really using makeup, but I'm excited to try. What do you think is a good way to go about it? Like phoning someone like yourself and having, because you taught me a lot in a couple hours, you know?
Yes.
Do you think that's a good idea if someone's like really out there looking and they're like, I want to shake it up? Like,
Absolutely,
yeah.
yes. If you're looking to change like your entire, like you want to throw everything out and start over,
Right.
or you're brand new to it. So my website
Yes.
is vaileventmakeup.com. You can reach out to me there.
Cool.
I do kind of tutorials with clients because I also sell a few brands of skincare and makeup.
Right.
And and we can go through and play and I can show you a few things and get you out of your comfort zone. I would say like if you're someone who's never done makeup and you kind of, you don't know where to start.
Right.
Mascara, lip, and and maybe just a blush. Those three things are a good place to start. You don't need to dive into foundation if you've never worn it
Scary.
before. Tinted sunscreen or tinted moisturizer is a great place to start because it gives a warmth to the skin and it can get you used to wearing something. But like a good lip and a lash
all you need.
it can change the whole
It
outlook.
changes the world for the girl.
It does.
Or man. I mean, men wear makeup now too,
Yeah.
so it's all good.
Absolutely.
Jessica, I love having you here. We're going to
Me
have you
too.
back. It went by so quickly.
I know, always. I know, it always does. I
And
know.
one more time, the website.
VailEventMakeup.com.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Jessica, for all of these tips and tricks for springtime makeup. And keep it right here. We have more Good Morning Vail to come.
Good morning, Vail.
For fun and adventure, join me on Elizabeth Stanton's Great Big World. Find out where I'll be going next and which celebrities I'll be bringing along with me. I'll show you amazing destinations with lots to explore, and you'll get to know my celebrity guests the way they really are, up close and personal. We'll travel the world, experience new cultures, and together, try to make a difference. I'm Elizabeth Stanton, saying the world's a big place, and I'm going to show it to you.
Eyepieces of Vail has been a fixture in the Vail community for over 30 years. From designer frames and sunglasses to high-performance sports frames, prescription goggles and in-demand accessories like helmets, goggle lenses, and foldable reading glasses, our inventory raises the optical bar. Visit one of our 7 locations today and see why generations of loyal customers return time after time for our unmatched service and inventory. Eyepieces, the art of vision.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. Like, if you haven't looked outside, it's snowing. It is very slushy. And Tegan and I were talking all things snow and slush because it is the best day to read a book and to do all things audiobooks, other options on this snowy Friday. How are you doing, Eagle Valley Library District? No, I don't think you need at this point. Tegan, everyone knows you're a spirit animal here.
Oh, thanks.
So what are we talking about today with the all things library?
Well, so exactly what you said. As I was coming in, you got the snow and you got the clouds. And you're like, this is the perfect day to stay home and read.
It totally is. Gee, are you like that now? When you see the snow, I'm like, ooh, I have this book. I have this book.
Yep. And you're like, where's my tea? I want to get cozy.
In my blanket. I have it all on my couch, ready to go with my dogs by the fire, ready to go.
Yep. It's like, you find your little cozy little
Or go to the library.
Yes, you can come to the library and get cozy. We have fireplaces too. We do not have blankets, but you can bring one in.
Bring your own blanket.
Bring your own blanket. So if you don't have, you have multiple books at home. I have multiple books at home.
Yes.
If you need to
from the library.
Yep. Again, you can check out 50. So we're happy to help.
I just think that is a lot. 50. In case you didn't.
50.
That is amazing. I have one, and I'm seriously still like. I know we had touched base on this, but if something does happen, don't be scared. You're going to pay a little money, but I literally have my book way up high because I'm like, this is the library moment.
And again, you can check out books for 3 weeks.
Wow.
We have auto renewals, so it can renew up to 2 times, so long as no one's waiting for it.
Right.
And then, of course, accidents happen, so we would ask for replacements, but there are no fines and fees. We just would like it back.
Right. Oh, that's brilliant. That's really cool.
Yeah. So that's part of the checkout process. So if you can make it end today and you want to refresh what you got at home so you can have a nice read day, come on into Avon, Eagle, or Gypsum.
I love it.
You just need, if you don't have a library card, you just need a photo ID. That can be a ski pass or a gym pass. Yes, you do.
And that's so good to know if you don't have a library card, any photo ID.
Any photo ID. Yeah, it doesn't have to be your driver's license. So if the only thing you got in your wallet at that time is your gym pass, fantastic.
Good
it has
to
your
go.
picture on it, you're good to go.
That's awesome.
And you'll get set up with a library card and you can walk away with some books.
And Tegan, I have to tell you, I had a friend just visiting from New York City, and she brought her daughter into the Avon location, and I want to say Eagle or Gypsum. I don't want her the other. She was blown away, and they live in this city, in New York City, and she was like, I've never experienced. It was so clean, so beautiful. So I had to tell you because I was like, funny story. I'm like, love,
Oh, that's awesome. That's good to hear.
On this snowy day, are we going to talk about audiobooks?
Yes. So if you can't make it to the library, you can still have access to the library. So if you don't want to get on the roads and you don't want to play in the snow, you can hop onto our website, which is evld.org.
So
and,
cool.
Yep, and we got ebooks and we got e-audiobooks.
What's an e-audiobook?
So it's audiobooks were like on discs.
Right.
So as our cars have shifted away from CDs,
okay.
although my car still definitely has a CD player.
I was going to say, I was thinking, I'm like some of my friends,
Yeah, no, I'm still plugging in the CDs.
I love it. Old school 90s.
Yep. And so it's a way for you to listen to the book.
Okay.
And there's, and I always recommend check out a few audiobooks because you might not like the reader. The reader makes it. The reader is
so
what sells
true.
it. Yeah.
That is so very true because there are a couple of times I've on my cell phone done the audiobooks, and now you can do that through the library on my cell phone, which is that's good to know. And that's awesome. But you're right, the reader, their energy, because if they're into it, you can feel it right away from the get-go. Yeah.
And then some of them will do the voices.
Yes.
And then sometimes it's not what you want to listen to.
That is so true. I've never thought about that. That's really interesting. So make sure you like the voice behind the book.
Yes. Check out a few. And I've definitely followed voice actors because I'm like, I love how you read whatever book you're going to read. I know I'm going to like it. I'll listen to it.
Okay, this is interesting. And let me ask you a question. This is getting a little off topic, but do a lot of the authors actually voice there, or do a lot of, is it 50-50?
Yes and no. Okay. And so sometimes it's not the best audio because it's not what they're used to doing. And sometimes it's so good because, especially memoirs, when they get into that part that's really impactful and they're choking up and you're choking up. Because it's their life. Moment, you can hear the emotion, and then I'm like,
I totally get it. That's me every day.
Coming to work, being like, it's a book. I swear.
I need to see it. It's snowing out. Like, please. I get that. Okay.
So it just depends, and it depends on the publisher, on how and what it sounds like. If they add music, if they add sounds.
Right.
Sometimes you can get a full cast. So you get different,
so cool.
and full casts are fun.
Why have I never thought of? No, it's bizarre. It's one of those things, right? Like I have listened to, I think I have Audible on my phone, but now I need to go back to you guys because it's free.
It's free.
Again, free. Better.
So Audible, just it's a Libby app from Overdrive. So hop into your app store, and it's called Libby. And then you can get books for free, and you can. I like audiobooks for drives, or you can use it for exercise. Running with Kafka. You can fold laundry. Although I have gotten caught immersed in a book, like not folding the laundry.
You're just
I'm just listening. I'm like, this is great. Nothing's getting done.
You're like, I'm just here. I'm present. I'm trying to do this, but right now I'm just listening. We're good.
But this is really great. Like, what's going to happen next? And I'm just, teasers. Yeah.
Well, and audiobooks, when did that kind of become a thing? Because I feel like recently it's a huge, like, audiobooks, podcasts, et cetera.
That's a great suggestion. They have done, studies as far as, like, the market is concerned. And audiobooks are definitely the hottest market at the moment.
That's what I was thinking,
And so I think it's just another way for us to consume information. And so while we're doing multitasking, doing other things, driving, and some parents, they're like, well, it's, they're trying to get their kids to read.
Right.
And so they want to steer clear of audiobooks, but your brain is doing the same thing. So it is okay to listen to an audiobook. I mean, I'm still advocating for both.
Right.
But it is okay if that is what the child prefers or what you prefer. Your brain is still doing the same amount of work to listen so that you're absorbing the story, understanding the themes, the characters, their narration. So your brain's still working.
Wait, that's so good to know because honestly, when you said that, the first reaction that I was thinking of is like, oh my goodness, like if you're learning to read and you're listening, that's going to take away from the fundamentals, but you're telling that it's the same. That's so cool.
And it's not cheating. And so with
no, totally. That's what I was thinking.
It's not cheating. And especially for early readers, is like audiobooks can tackle large vocabulary and introduce them to new words and sentence structures that they're not ready to read yet. And so you're prepping them with those skill sets so that when they get to that point,
they're able to. So in some ways, it's really empowering and it's important. That is great to know. Tegan, every time. So for these I'm serious. I'm like, you are the library. So with the audiobooks, where can we go one more time?
evld.org.
Okay.
And we have our ebooks and our e-audiobooks, e-magazines too. If you just want to flip through a magazine, because I come across people like, I don't read books, I read magazines. We got those too.
Dude, I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah. So we have digital magazines.
Okay. I'm excited.
Yep. So what's nice about our digital magazines is that you can also get back issues.
Okay.
So if you and some of the digital magazines, which I really appreciate, and I think Outside Magazine is one of them, is they have the built-in links.
Okay.
And so as you're going along, you're like, oh, I want to learn more. Boop, link.
Tegan,
get lost.
as always, thank you for everything.
Thank
I'm just so
you.
happy because every time I talk to you, I'm like, I'll see you next Friday.
Yeah.
But thank you so much. I keep it right here. We have more Good Morning Vail to come.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome to Street Magic. I'm Elizabeth Stanton with some of the most terrifying stunts, extraordinary extreme escapes, and the most amazing cutting-edge magicians you'll ever see in one show. Get ready to have your mind turned inside out. The hand is definitely quicker than the eye.
It's fake!
I'm Amy Goodman, host of Democracy Now! Our independent news hour offers diverse perspectives and unique opinions, often unheard in the mainstream media, live as the news unfolds. Tune in for Democracy Now!, the War and Peace Report, weekday mornings at 9 and evenings at 6 on TV8 Vail, Comcast Xfinity Channel 92. There's more for you on Channel 92.
Join us in exploring the everyday lives of community members here in the Vail Valley. Hear their inspiring stories of how they came here, their contributions to our community, and why they chose to call this place home. We want you to be one of our neighbors. If you would like to be featured or nominate someone to be featured, please send an email to danielle@tv8vail.com. We look forward to featuring your story right here on TV8.
Do you love the outdoor lifestyle? Make sure you tune in every day at 8 p.m. to catch Scoreboard Nation. It's an outdoor lifestyle show dedicated to your 3 favorite mountain towns, Vail Beaver Creek, Park City, and Reno Tahoe. Join us for an incredible venture. Find us on TV8 Vail, Park City Television, or at thescoreboardnation.com. We can't wait to see you there.
Good morning, Vail.
Happy snowy Friday. Welcome to the TV8 Weather Center. Let's take a look at that snow out there today, this Friday. 8 a.m., 33 degrees, a high of 40, 70% rain and snow. Winds west to southwest at 10 to 15 miles per hour. So get on out there on the mountain and have some fun in that springtime snow. 8 a.m., 33, noon 40, 4 p.m., 36, and 8 p.m., 34 degrees. Snow throughout the day. Be safe when driving out there. I-70 corridor, Eagle 48, Avon 46, Vail 40 degrees, and Denver 59 degrees and sunny. So it's going to be a snowy, beautiful Friday, and Easter, it looks like this Sunday is going to be snowy as well. Get on out there, have some fun in that Friday snow, and we will see you very soon tomorrow for Good Morning Vail Express. And then tonight we have the low of 27 degrees, snow 70% chance, and winds south to southeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Have a great Friday out there, everyone.
Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. You're home in the Rockies.